Namaskar, good morning, Ram Ram. So much is happening in month of April. So many things, but don't be afraid because we have got lots of mail, Guru Chandal, this is happening, that is happening. Then I told Akashji, so many mails are coming like this. Hey, give me just 10 days. I'm doing research on that. And now he has come with his research that when Jupiter will transit on 22nd of April and come to Aries and join Rahu and become Guru Chandal Yog, what is going to happen? Is there any role of nakshatras or this? What the all 99% astrologers are saying? Oh, Guru Chandal Yog, be panic, be do this, do don't do this. So Akashji come with some research and some facts for all 12 ascendants. So today we are going to tell you about Jupiter transit and Guru Chandal Yog along with the Nakshatra transit. Akashji, namaskar.
Thank you so much, Rohit ji.
So why you
Very,
said that don't be panic?
very important video this is because Guru Chandal Yog in some houses may cause trouble or some nakshatras can cause trouble. But here, when they make Guru Chandal Yog in Ashwini Nakshatra, there is no reason to be afraid. And Guru Chandal, so whenever Guru comes over Rahu and they make Guru Chandal Yog, that is the time Guru tries to control Rahu. Guru tries to control all the negative aspects of Rahu or maybe all the problems that Rahu is creating. That is why it is called Guru Chandal Yog. And but we have to understand number one that Guru is a very Brahaspati is a very powerful. Jupiter is very powerful. Okay. Now here they will be transiting into Ashwini Nakshatra. Okay, Rahu is already in Ashwini Nakshatra. He is supposed to go out and go move by end of October the into Pisces, and Jupiter from Pisces is entering into Ashwini Nakshatra on 22nd of April. So, Rohiji, I have first, before I do anything, I want to start with this small story here, which will make everyone understand that how come, what is the meaning of this transit. So, Rohiji, there was a very big war at a time, and it was between Vritra and Jupiter. Vritra was a demon, a very evil demon. He almost injured all of the gods, all of the gods, and in the end, Jupiter had to fight himself with Vritra. He was fighting, and because Vritra was so powerful, he injured Jupiter, Brahaspati, a lot. A very injured. Brahaspati was on the verge of dying, like he was supposed to be dead. And that time, you know, um, Ashwini Kumars, who were known for their healing abilities, were called upon by other gods to help Jupiter. Because if Ashwini Kumars couldn't help Jupiter, he would have died. So what happened? Ashwini Kumar healed them and in a way also suggested some tactics to Jupiter to kill Vritra. And together, all three of them, this is a very big story where all three of them united, that is Jupiter and both the Ashwini Kumaras, and then they killed Vritra. And this victory was celebrated by all of heaven. And it was seen as it was the time of it because a god was healed, like Jupiter was healed. There was knowledge and wisdom over a very bad force. So, as soon as Jupiter enters into Ashwini Nakshatra, that is the same energy it has. In another story, another Vedic story, another mytho story, Jupiter also cured, Ashwini Kumars also cured Jupiter during the, abduction of his wife. His wife ran away with Moon, and that is time Jupiter had a heartbreak. And that is when Jupiter was again healed from depression by Ashwini Kumaras. So it is not like only humans get depression or only humans are capable of getting sad. It is gods also, they also have emotions, right? There at that time, during that yoga, there were a lot of emotions between gods because everything was just getting formed. So that time also Ashwini Kumars helped. Now we have to also understand that nakshatras are very big. Nakshatras are bigger than planets. Nakshatras hold multiple stars, and planet is just a small entity, single entity. So nakshatra is very big, very powerful. That is why Jupiter did not go to rescue Ashwini Kumars. Ashwini Kumar came to rescue Jupiter. Very important. We have to note this. Now the energies of nakshatra are energies which can do manifestation of your wishes. It rules your relationships, health, and spirituality on all on the larger level. Whereas if we see planets, it rules specific areas of our life like wealth, time of events, and character. That is what is ruled by planets because they are very close. But on a larger scale, on a bigger scale, if we say, oh wow, Ketu is in this nakshatra, that means you will get moksha or you will get this and you will get that. Ketu is in Mula nakshatra, wow, very, very good. It is the nakshatra of billion years and million years. So, Rohiji, everything depends on nakshatras. It is just like a house. It is like just your house, and I am coming and sitting in your house. That is how it is. The nakshatras. So, if we have understood the Vritra and the Jupiter story with Ashwini, that Ashwini helped them, Ashwini saved Jupiter, and Jupiter has a debt on Ashwini Kumaras. Not once, not twice, not thrice. I think many times, many times. These are two big stories which are very known, and that's why I have come out with this because this you will understand how and why Ashwini Kumaras were able to help Jupiter at what time. At what time, right? When Jupiter was completely injured, there was no help for him ever. Now, Ruji, let's move to the Chandala, that is Rahu. Now, again, similar case with Rahu. Now, before moving to Rahu, when Jupiter transits in Ashwini Nakshatra, it attains the same energy which it attained during the defeat of Vritra. Hence, the nature of Jupiter and the role of Ashwini Kumars come to play of wisdom and healing. So, again, understand that whichever house it will sit, there will be the nature of wisdom and healing related to the effect of what? Effect of time of events for that house. We have to understand planets. When we see planets, oh, this is Gochar, this is happening. That means they are just a time of events, Rohit. But on a larger scale, on a cosmic level, nakshatras play a very important role. Now, Rahu is a very extreme friend of Ashwini Kumaras. And why, I'll tell you. When Rahu was beheaded by Lord Vishnu, when Rahu and Ketu were formed, that time Rahu was in lot of pain. His there was completely blood and blood coming out of his neck. He was not he was immortal, and that is why he was not able to, the blood was not stopping because blood was forming again and again and again. And it was such a big problem that gods feared. All the other devtas, they were like, oh my god, if this guy, if we do not heal him right now, he will cause destruction, because Rahu was very, very angry at that time. So they went to Lord Brahma, and Lord Brahma instructed that, we need to speak to Ashwini Kumaras because they are the twin gods of healing who have the power to cure any disease or injury. Now, here another good fact, Rohitji. During the plastic surgery of Ganesha, Lord Ganesha, during the surgery of Ganesha, when he was given the head of an elephant, that time Ashwini Kumars were the assistant to Lord Shiva, because Lord Shiva was the surgeon that time. Again, the second thing is Raja Daksh, when he was given the goat's head, right? Ashwini Kumars gave him did the operation for Raja Daksh. So they knew a lot of things about surgery also, right? So here, Rohitji, Lord Brahma instructed them to go and speak to Ashwini Kumars. They will have the Ashwini Kumars came to Rahu and saw his head, and they were amazed that, wow, what this nectar, that Amrit, the nectar which came out of the ocean, which was out of Samudra Manthan, that what this nectar could have done. And now, amazing that Rahu is alive, even only with his head. So they came and they did a very specific special treatment, their healing powers to restore Rahu head to a healthy state, making it immortal and powerful. They soothed it so that, the blood does not come out. They gave him medicine so that his healing becomes very fast, and on top of that, the pain is gone. What happened? What did it do? The pain went away. For whom? Rahu. So Rahu's pain was taken away by Ashwini Kumaras. Jupiter's illness, or Jupiter's pain, and Jupiter's depression, and Jupiter's what you say, when he was injured, again the pain was taken away by Ashwini Kumaras. Okay, here when this happened, Rahu became very, very grateful to Ashwini Kumaras and blessed them that with their unique spiritual healing, that blessed them with unique spiritual healing. That means Ashwini Kumaras earlier could have just, cured you from medicine and from all the research which they have done. But now they got another power from Rahu, and that is the power of healing people through supernatural ways, through occult, through mantra healing, through mm, healing through distant healing, many kinds of healing which can happen through air, through flowing water, that kind of healing. That is what Rahu gave to Ashwini Nakshatra. So now we have to understand before Rahu and before I move to all the ascendants, that this story is very, very important to understand that how Rahu and Ketu, when they go into the house of Ashwini, when it go into the nakshatra of Ashwini, what kind of results they will give. If we do not understand the facts about it, or how they have been placed, or what was their backstory, you will not be able to understand. Everyone is just making people scared. Rahu, Juguru, Rahu, Chandal, Yog, Rahu, Chandal. Yog. Has anyone gone into the fact that what happened and how it was, how this yoga, or how this both planets, the Chaya Graha, that is Rahu, and Jupiter, how they react when they come to Ashwini Nakshatra? What is their karmic debt with Ashwini Nakshatra? So, Reji, in generally, if I come to your house and you have done something good for me, I will never destroy your house or never give trouble to you, right? Same way, Ashwini Kumaras, when Rahu and Jupiter both will go there, they do not have the power to do anything wrong to Ashwini Kumaras, because they owe a debt to Ashwini Kumaras. They have done, Ashwini Kumaras have given them a new life. So they cannot do anything wrong in the house of Ashwini, that is in Aries. So now, Rohitji, moving forward, now I will start with the. Do you have any questions, Rohitji? Do you want to ask any questions regarding to anything?
The question what I want to ask is that again the same thing. Guru Chandal Yog or Dosh? This is again a
Yes.
question.
Guru Chandal Yoga, not
Yoga.
dosha. It is not never written dosha. Some people, some nowadays people write dosha, but everywhere it is mentioned Guru Chandal Yoga. And Rohitji, this Guru Chandal Yoga can be very, very lethal for some people. Very, very bad. If it is in Leo, if it is in some places where Rahu, just what you say,
Cancer.
Cancer, Leo, because there it has lot of debt from that house. Rahu wants to destroy them, destroy that houses, and in fact the lords of that houses. So that there is a problem there. But some places where there is no problem, and I always say that Rahu, whenever sits in the house of Mars, Rahu is just a soldier in the army of gods now. After he attained what you say immortality, but Mars is the commander, so he has to be scared from the commander. He will never ever speak loud in front of the commander. Secondly, Mars, Mangal Devata. Who's the guru of Mangal Devata? It is Brahaspati. Every god's guru is Brahaspati. So, do you think he will give trouble to Brahaspati? Never ever. So, Rohitji, it is a yoga, but it can be dosha only when it is sitting in bad houses or bad nakshatras, where it can give trouble to a lot of people.
So today
Now
you will
here
give
another thing,
analysis for all
another
12
thing,
ascendants
another
because it
thing,
is going
Luigi,
to
yes, another thing. Rahu comes and sits in Ashwini Nakshatra, and who's the father of Ashwini Kumaras? That is Sun.
Surya Dev. Yes.
But there is no problem of Rahu with Ashwini Kumaras. There is problem of Rahu with Sun, because Sun told Lord Vishnu, Sun and Moon both told Lord Vishnu that this guy has taken nectar without
Mhm.
permission and disguised as a god. So that means the problem is Rahu's problem is only with Sun, not with anyone else. Okay, you're clear, Rohitji. Everything is clear.
Yes, yes, yes. Now
For
it's clear.
audience also, all whoever is watching, be very clear in knowing the fact that if I, for example, go into a jail, right? I go into a jail and there my best friend is sitting, or it's my best friend's jail, and I will never ever go and feel that, oh, I am in such trouble and I am doing this and I am doing that. I will be, if I have to go to jail, there is no other option. I'll be looking forward to it, that at least I will be going in a friend's house or maybe meet my friend. So that is the kind of thing which is happening. This
Okay.
example can be very stupid, which I gave, but yes, it means that Rahu and Jupiter are going to a place where they have karmic debts. They need to
Yes.
pay back to Ashwini Nakshatra. Ashwini Nakshatra has nothing to do. Ashwini Nakshatra came to help both of them during
Hmm.
distress, during the time of trouble.
Hmm. Right.
So, Rohitji, we'll be moving now to immediately to Aries and then
Aries ascendant.
start from there till Pisces. Very small. This is not going to be a very big video. It's going to be very small. My only reason was to make sure that what kind of results can you expect during Guru Chandal Yoga. See, there will be conjunction of Sun also here and Mercury also here with Guru and Rahu during the first, during starting of 22nd of April. But I have already made a video, separate video, complete in my monthly horoscope that how it's going to be. But I am just giving specific only results related to Ashwini Kumaras, Rahu, and Jupiter.
Jupiter.
Okay, Rohitji. Here it is. Let's go on to Aries ascendant. Okay, Rohitji. Very prominently, I have kept the horses because we have to understand that this is he's the owner. The horses are the owner of this house. Nothing has Aries. Mars is also not playing a big role here. The nakshatra is playing a big role here. Okay, nakshatra is the land where the house is built. That is what nakshatra means. Now it is Ashwini nakshatra. Lord of the nakshatra is Ketu. Relationship with Jupiter is friend and benefic. It falls in the sign of Aries. Lord of Aries is Mars. So here four energy will be very much active. Jupiter, Ketu, Mars, and Rahu. Okay, Rohit. That means wisdom, spirituality, and courage all comes together for everyone who are in Aries ascendant. And lot of from a long time, Rahu was sitting alone in the house. And when Jupiter enters here, that means the Nicha Drishti of Saturn is also being taken care of. And also this yoga which will form in your first house will give you these results. Number one, the placement result. The placement is his first house. That is the house of yourself. If you are going through a very difficult depression kind of zone, your healing will be happened. Your confidence will increase a lot. A lot means a lot. Everything is healing in terms of your body and yourself and your confidence. Physical healing is present. This is the Rohiji. This is what it will give the result for the first house where it is sitting. Now the fifth aspect. The fifth aspect is on the fifth house where it is the house of creativity, joy, and education. So those people who are thinking of higher education, who are thinking of getting their kids into higher education, those people who are in planning of doing childbirth, they have not been able to do it. This is the right time for them. Right time. Childbirth is going to happen. If you try now, childbirth is going to happen. And this is the fifth aspect. Then the seventh aspect is to spouse, harmony, business growth. Everything happens here because when Jupiter and Rahu and watches here from Ashwini Nakshatra, it is their duty to help you, to heal you. That is what Ashwini did when they were in trouble. So you don't have to be scared at all. And Rohitji, the best house, the best aspect, the ninth aspect of Dharma. What is the fifth aspect? Fifth aspect is always Rohitji aspect related to kids, and we see kids education or our education. The seventh aspect is always related to relationships or always related to relationships of that house. It is not always relationship, only seventh house is the thing of relationship, but it is the relationship of that house. So here spouse and business partner relationship grows. Ninth aspect is the house of destiny. Again, destiny rises, financial gains, overall harmony and peace, and there is lots to expect during this time. It is going to be a good, wonderful period for Aries ascendant. No need to be scared about anything at all. If other astrologers are making you scared or giving you this, they want to make money. Don't be scared
Okay.
about this dasha at all.
We start the video with this thing. Don't be scared. And thank you very much to all the subscribers for achieving another landmark of 12K subscribers. Thank you very much. And if you are new to our channel and you like the video, like the knowledge and wisdom of Akash, please subscribe to this channel and also press the bell icon because we go live every weekend. And there Akash see birth chart for free. For one question, you can analyze your birth chart online. And if you want a personal consultation, very easy. Mail ID and WhatsApp number on the screen. Any point of time, you can send your details and you will have the personal consultation. So let's move on now to the Taurus ascendant. What will happen on 22nd of April, a day which all people are waiting when Jupiter will transit, when Jupiter will make a Guru Chandal Yoga with Rahu. and so many other things.
Rohitji, for Taurus ascendant people, before I start the video, number one, you have to go to the first minute of the video and watch that first 10 minutes because it will tell you the story of Ashwini Kumaras and Jupiter and Rahu, how and why Jupiter and Rahu have to pay a lot to Ashwini Kumaras. And that is why in this house they are going to be giving you very, very good results. But again, Rohitji, we have to understand the placement of this house. Okay, here as I want to start again, Nakshatra is Ashwini. Lord of this Ashwini Nakshatra is Ketu, very good friend of Jupiter. Relationship with Jupiter of the Nakshatra is friend and benefic. Falls in Aries, and Lord of Aries is Mars. So here Jupiter, Ketu, Mars, and Rahu. Four energies are active during this time: wisdom, spirituality, and courage. But your Guru Chandal is happening in your 12th house. So the placement only says that because it is the 12th house of unexpected expenses will happen. It will happen. It is not, it is for sure that some unexpected expected thing will happen. That can be related to travel also because Rahu is air travel. Rahu is water travel. So somewhere some people might travel unexpectedly so their money will be spent a lot. Secondly, there will be expenses related to spiritual practices, some kind of puja, some kind of havan, some kind of, that should be done, also done during this time because this house demands expenses or loss in money or some kind of stuff. So we need, and when the planets will give the effect of that same house, you have to make sure that you do yourself some kind of charity or something so that that money loss happens, so in future there is no problem to you, but in a good way. Spiritually it is going to initiate you this during this time. You're going to become a firm believer of God and miracles. What is the 12th house? Is the house of miracles. 12th is the house of moksha. It is the miracle which people, people don't even understand that how this happened. That is the miracle that can happen during this time. Now the fifth aspect of this planets will be going on your fourth house. That means what is the fourth house? Again, if you are thinking of education, very, very good. Here, fifth house will be afflicted a little bit by Rahu's drishti. Okay, Rohiji. So here, people who are planning to go abroad, this is the right time for you. Property, there Jupiter will give expansion here. Jupiter will give expansion in property. Inner security will increase, inner peace will increase, mother's health will be good. There will be some way or something where you can buy a property. Again, that is a loss because you will be using your savings, taking debts, and buying a property to get into buying a property, buying a car. So there, this kind of loss, it is not loss, is it gains? But if we see the depreciating value of a car or something, that is supposed to be loss, by everyone says that is loss. So these kind of loss can occur in a very good way. Now the again, as I was talking, now see the seventh aspect. It will be on your sixth house. Again, loans. Those who were applying for loans, those who were not getting loans, those who were thinking that why the hell we are not getting loan or something, this is the time you will get that. And those who are going through diseases, Luigi, very, very good time for them. Their diseases will be healed. Yeah, because Ashwini Kumaras, I told you, you have to again go back to the first 10 minutes who have not gone to understand that why Ashwini Kumaras, whenever Jupiter and Rahu sit in their nakshatras, why people start getting healed all of a sudden is because of Jupiter and Rahu. They all get into that karmic debt of healing people as they were healed by Ashwini Kumaras. So, Ruiji, high energy professional growth because of the seventh aspect. Seventh aspect is also relationship in your work area. So, seventh aspect, every seventh aspect will have a relationship factor. This here it says relationship in your workplace. It will improve. People will start liking you. You will start gelling around with people. So, it's a very good time for you. And the eighth house, again, that is the ninth aspect of Jupiter in your eighth house. Here, spirituality, philosophy, and higher learning, travel, unexpected travel. Again, travel is very, very keen, very, very much seen in your chart. So overall, you don't have to be scared. Yes, there will be expenses, but it does not mean end of the world. You can gain a lot of money otherwise. Okay, just see that it is looking at your fourth house of domestic peace, happiness, and gains. It is the house of luxuries. So luxuries will come to you. Just make sure during this time, because Rahu and Jupiter are in the 12th house, you do Durga Sapsati and Vishnu Sahasranam. That is the way your this transit will become very, very pleasant for you.
So we pray that your transit become very pleasant and very good explanation and very detailed explanation. That is the reason. Now there are lots of astrologer. You just go through the YouTube and wherever you get the lots of astrologer. But why people prefer to analyze chart by Akashji? Because he has some different perspective and vision towards astrology and birth chart. You can see in his predictions. Thank you, Akashji, and thank you to all people who have make us grow a family of 12,000 subscribers in just 3 months. Thank you very much, and we will further want to be a very big family. Please subscribe if you are new to the video and want some personal consultation. Just drop your details on the ACSTO channel and the WhatsApp number, and you will be contacted by the team. Now, further moving on to the Gemini ascendant, because we are saying to all ascendants, don't be panic. Just go into the deep insights. And now Akashji will tell why Gemini ascendant is also not have to panic. Oh, very good house, 11th house.
Yes, Rohit. So the planets will give results according to the placement. Now, 11th house is Gemini ascendant. Might be very, very scared that, oh, Rahu and Jupiter will come in the 11th house. We will be destroyed. Money will be destroyed. There will be no gains and this and that. No, understand that Rahu gives very, very good results in the 11th house, because it is supposed to give you material wealth and material gains. I'll start with basic. Nearly anyone who's would directly come here to Gemini ascendant, because you will there will be counters outside and you'll just come here. You need to go back to the first 10 minutes and listen to the story of Jupiter and Rahu and Ashwini Nakshatras, all three. How there is a lot of karmic debts between Jupiter and Rahu to serve to Ashwini Nakshatra. So how can someone give bad results here? I don't understand how other astrologers are predicting this, but I think time will say for itself that yeah, you are getting very, very good results. Now here, Rohitji, the nakshatra is Ashwini. Lord of the Ashwini is Ketu. Relationship with Jupiter is very benefic friend. It falls in Aries. Lord of Aries is Mars. So here, Jupiter, Ketu, Mars, Rahu. Every energy is getting active. That means wisdom, spirituality, and courage comes to play. Okay. Here, because of the placement in 11th house, there is unexpected gains, social status, your status with your friends will help you, well wishers will help you. Everything is going to be increased during this time. See the fifth aspect, it is going on the third house. So, education of younger children, younger siblings. Ruji, here again, relationship, the fifth aspect. Every time, fifth aspect will work in creative way, in education way, in courage way, in effective communication way. This is what is going to happen to them. So all their siblings who were supposed to get a visa or supposed to go to foreign lands or going to get education and that kind of stuff, this is the time when everything is going to fall in place for them. Here, Rahu can give you little bit of arrogance, because when money comes in, we suddenly start becoming arrogant. We do not be humble. So you have to be careful about it. Creativity, the seventh aspect. Again, Rohitji, creativity, luxury, higher education plans, and relationship with kids or kids' relationship with parents. This is the theme here, where you will achieve something good during this period. It is also the Lakshmi Sthan. It is the Lakshmi Mata Sthan, and Rahu is a Parama Bhakta of Durga, Ma Durga and Ma Lakshmi. Okay, and it is a house of Venus. Here, Venus is a Parama Bhakta, number one Bhakta of Ma Lakshmi. So, Lakshmi is coming your way for sure. Just make sure that you be very humble and kind, and do not get into this aggressive mode of getting very egoistic. Okay. Now, the ninth aspect, Rohitji, this is the ninth aspect of where the destiny rises. So here, those people who are supposed to get married, those people who are, I just read a comment today that for Gemini ascendant, is marriage preferable or no during Rahu Guru Chandal Yoga? and I think she will be watching this video, it is 100% preferable, because see, marriage is also preferable, and those people who are married, childbirth is also seen during this time. There may be many pregnant women who will be watching this video, and only because Jupiter was transiting in this house, you must have conceived, and now you're going to get the fruits from your conception or from childbirth. So very good. So now the ninth, the seventh, the ninth aspect, that is on the seventh house. Here relationships will improve, and there will be destiny rise after marriage, or maybe you will gain a lot of things from your partner. There'll be harmony in relationships and healings in relationships. So Rohiji, overall for Gemini ascendant people, or for every ascendant people, there is no need to be scared of Guru Chandal Yog. Nothing. Yes, Rohiji.
Yes, your nothing shows that the panic situation which is being created on the YouTube from so many days, you don't need to panic. Okay, we'll move to the Cancer Ascendant. Before that, I will request you to please subscribe the channel if you are new to the channel, because every weekend we go live, and when you subscribe, you can take part in that live session where Akashi see your birth chart for free. One question he will take there. But if you need a detailed analysis, dissection, deep dissection of your birth chart, then just drop your details on AC Astro channel or on the WhatsApp number given below. Team will contact you and they will provide you the time. Okay. Let's move on to the Cancer Ascendant people. When on 22nd of April, so many things will happen in one day, then what will happen here in Cancer Ascendant people? 10th house.
So all the Cancer ascendant people who have just clicked on their counter and come here to watch the video, you need to
Hmm.
go the first 10 minutes of the video and understand what the story, the Vedic story, the original story of Ashwini
That
Kumaras.
story is very important, that it shows the all combinations and relation between all these. So story is very
Yeah.
important.
So understand the story, and then understand why it is going to give you good results. In your 10,000, your job is not going. Or if your job is gone, you will now get a job. Why? You have to understand the story. Okay, so go there and watch the story first in the first 10 minutes, and then once you're done, you will get lot of clarity that what I am speaking about. Rohiji, the placement of this Guru Chandala Yog is happening in the 10th house. Okay, 10th house is the house of career and our social status, that how people see us from outside. Now here, Rohiji, career will be improved and social status will go up. That is what this Jupiter comes and starts expanding this house. That means those people who are worried about increment or thinking that, oh, their job will go and they will be removed and thrown out and this and that, here it gives a very good indication that nothing such things is happening. In fact, a promotion or your job is saved and the career is revived, and some people who are not in jobs will get new jobs. This is the kind of energy which is being brought by Rahu and Jupiter here, because they want to heal this house. They want to heal everything related to this house. The story also says the same thing, that how Ashwini Kumaras healed Jupiter and Rahu, same way Rahu and Jupiter has now have to pay back the debt, and by healing them in the 10th house, by giving them lot of gains through their profession life. That is how they will heal this house. If such people are in trouble from bosses, from lot of trouble related to some people bullying them, threatening them, or there are lot goals which cannot be unmet, everything will be met during this time. Your social life, social status, social security will become much on a priority, and it will be solved by Jupiter and Rahu here. Now, Rohiji, let's talk about the aspect. There are three aspects: 5, 7, 9. Okay. So the first aspect, that is fifth aspect, will happen in your second house. Okay. So here again, what is the fifth house? The fifth house is the house of creativity. The fifth house is the house of, your children. And the fifth aspect also mentions something similar. So everything related to your family, everything related to your kids will be very good. Everything related to your finances will heal. Your bank balance will heal. Your bank account will heal now. Your bank account will start growing, because Jupiter, wherever it puts aspect, it makes expansion there. That is the role of Jupiter. It is not what I am saying. It is what the Vedas, the Shastras are saying, that Jupiter, wherever looks, it gives expansion there. Now it is looking at your second house, and the house of very dear friend, that is Sun. So here it will give expansion. The seventh aspect goes on the fourth house. So domestic growth, buying of property, buying of vehicle. And what is the seventh? Relationship with your mother, relationship with your house, relationship with your cars and luxurious items. This will become good. You might do some renovations in your house. You might try to, repaint your car or maybe clean it or, make it look good. That is the relationship with you have with your cars. If you must have seen, and those people who are watching me from India, they can know that Parsi people, they have a very important relationship with their car. They just treat their cars as their kids. Parsi. So that is the kind of relationship fourth house will cure for you. Any problems related to cars, a lot of problems related to your mother's health or your personal inner peace, this is also going to be solved. It is the time when your luxuries increases, your spirituality increases. And let's see the ninth aspect, that is on your sixth house. Very, very good. You know why? Ninth aspect means also the aspect of Bhagyastan, also the aspect of destiny rising. So here it means that here, by suddenly, if you're going through some diseases or some problems, by suddenly, if there is no cure, XYZ, because of this yoga and being them in Ashwini Nakshatra, I told in the story also that Ashwini Nakshatra also hold the power of healing you supernaturally, and that supernatural miracle can happen to you during this time. Even if your enemies are trying to trouble you, you will be healed that way. Enemies will become friends for you. And other than that, if you are going into any examination, like any competitive examination, that means you have to do a little bit of hard work. It does not mean that star is good so we will pass, but yes, you will pass here. And you might, even those people who are looking for daily work and job, they might get job through destiny. Very all of a sudden everyone say, oh, what the, how the hell this happened, I never expected this. So unexpected gains are coming your way. And do subscribe.
And very positive calculation, very positive prediction. One thing is important. One day, one very old astrologer told me that when some astrologer talks something, this is a very important thing. I say why? Because when he talk, there is a Saraswati on his tongue. So this is the what positive thing I see in Akashji, that when he do the predictions, when you do the personal consultation or on the prediction online, he always say the good things, because he know that whatever I am going to say will be falibhoot, will be matured. So you always say the good things and give you the positive vibes. This is good. So as he said that please subscribe if you are new to channel, and for personal consultations very easy. Just drop your details on the ACS2 channel at gmail.com or the WhatsApp number displayed. You will be contacted by team and you will get the video consultation one on one as me and Akash are sitting right now. So let's move to the Leo ascendant. Leo ascendant people will all these things on 22nd April will happen in their Dharma house, ninth house. So that is more important because Jupiter's permanent house is this.
Yes. Rohitji, for Leo Ascendant, again, everyone who's come to the video directly by clicking your counter, you need to go in the first 10 minutes or first minutes. You have to start on the first minute and listen to the story of Ashwini Kumar's Rahu, and how Rahu and Jupiter has lot of karmic debt, and they will never ever try to harm you or Ashwini Nakshatra or sit in Ashwini Nakshatra and give you bad results, because Ashwini Nakshatra saved both of their lives, and you will understand how. You need to listen to the story. That is very, very important. Really, very important. So you need to understand that. Then you will understand your chart very much better. That why I am seeing all this. Rohitji, key points for Leo Ascendant. I have made many videos on this, but here I just wanted to target Ashwini Nakshatra and the Nakshatra, that how they will behave when they come here. Because people are scaring, oh, in the Guru Chandaluk, in the Bhagya house, your Bhagya will be destroyed, you will come to road and this and that and all stupid things. But no, never, ever. Rohiji, here number one is the Lord of fifth house rule. When Lord of fifth house comes into the ninth house, okay? When Lord of fifth house comes into the ninth house and aspects the fifth house again, that is the time destiny rises. that is the time your bhagya uday happens. That is the time you achieve something very, very big in life, which you must be waiting from last 12 years. Because this yoga was happened last 12 years. We say every 12 years your destiny changes. That is why, because Jupiter changes its house. That is why Jupiter completes its cycle. That is why destiny changes. So here, Rohitji, the Lord of fifth house rule, according to Bhrigu Rishi, means, and according to Parashara ji also, it means then when Lord of fifth house comes and sits in the ninth house, destiny rises. And when it sits in the ninth house and aspects the fifth house, destiny double rises. So this is what it means. Now, Rohitji, Rahu sitting here and Jupiter and Rahu sitting here, they have lot of karmic debt related to Ashwini Kumaras. So they will make sure that your destiny is healed. Like if there is some problem, if something, some karmic result you did not get because of your destiny earlier, because of some other aspects or the niche aspect of Saturn here, it will make sure that now it happens. Now you will get what you deserve. Very, 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 very good and very, very important thing to learn, that the fifth house, Lord of fifth house rule. Those who are also learning, aspiring astrologers, and we are also learning, and we are also in that phase of learning every day, we have to understand this is a very, very good concept, the Lord of fifth house rule. Now here, Rohitji, because let's talk about the fifth aspect of Jupiter and Rahu. It is going to be on the Lagna, the fifth house. Okay, the first house Lagna, the fifth Rashi. Here, Ruiji, self-image, personal identity will increase. Will be will be healed. If there is some time you must have gone through defamation or some problems related to defame and all that kind of stuff. Here, you're going to be healed from that. Here, you come back to your original state and start a fresh life. The seventh aspect says that Jupiter. The seventh aspect says that communication, expressions, and short journeys. Rijit, the third house, the house of communications, and in fact, the seventh number Rashi, because that is connected to. Oh, one second, Duke. The That is connected to relationship with siblings, relationship with neighbors from all sides, in your workplace and in everywhere. It is going to be giving good results from the third house. Communication will increase, but short distance journeys will also increase during this time, because see, both planets are sitting in the ninth house. Ninth house is again the house of journeys, distant journeys also. So there will be lot of journey during this time. And the again I told you the fifth house rule, the Lord of fifth house rule. It is Jupiter and Rahu both are watching the fifth house. Childbirth, conception, conceiving, everything is going to be happening during this time. There is going to be childbirth, there is going to be conceiving, there is going to be fortune rising, there is going to be so many good things. Creativity will be at peak. Those people who are supposed to start something, or get valuation of some of their businesses, right time, romance, marriage, what all can you expect, Rohit? This is going to give everything to Leo ascendant people. So Rohit, I don't know why other astrologers are making everyone scared, but everyone has different kind of studies. Maybe there may be some negative aspects, but why to think about negative when you can think about so many positive things?
Yes, yes, yes. Even the most, if no house is bad, if I want to say that, just like 12th house, we say this is not a good house. But in that house also there is so much good things about spirituality, about moksha, about foreign travels. Even the
Yes,
eighth house, people say, oh, eighth house, so much good thing about eighth house. Longevity, you can see the hidden
lottery.
money, inheritance, lottery. And
Yeah,
sixth house, people say, oh, sixth house is very, why bad? You see so many good things from sixth house, like the good employment and the win in any competitive exam or in the politics. So no house is bad in this way. No transition or no such things are bad only. But people want to say, tell you about only bad things,
bad
because
things.
they make the astrology as a tool to panic you. But this is not a tool to panic, this is a tool to
Guide.
serve society, guide society. That's what we are doing. So thank you, Akashji, for this beautiful research. Though whatever time you got in your life, you can spend your time with family, and but no, This weekend you didn't did the live only because of this video. You say no, I am doing research, I can't disturb myself, sorry, I have to do research. Thank you for that. And now, thank you for subscribing and making us a 12K subscriber family. Please subscribe this channel if you are new, because we go live every weekend and you can join us on the live. And the further, if you want the personal consultation, very easy. Mail ID and WhatsApp number is here. Just drop your details. Now, further move on to the Virgo ascendant people. Let's see what this transit and this Guru Chandal Yoga and the transit in the Ashwini Nakshatra, everything happening on 22nd April. What will it bring for the Virgo ascendant people?
All the Virgo extended people, thank you for subscribing. But you have to understand that before you listen to your predictions here, you have to go back and listen to the story which I have given in the beginning, the first 10 minutes, because then you will understand that what karmic debt does Rahu and Jupiter have with Ashwini Nakshatra. Ashwini Nakshatra saved Rahu and Jupiter when they were in the state of death or pain, and Ashwini Nakshatra took that pain away from them. And now, when they come into Ashwini Nakshatra, they are going to take pain away from you guys, everyone who is in suffering or in trouble. Now, the placement is in the eighth house for you guys, and eighth house again. This is the house of higher deep learning, some new learning, a new start of spiritual life, or a new start of getting healing your own self, like understanding the true meaning of life. That comes from the eighth house. Again, the eighth house is the house of moksha. It is eighth house is the house of moksha, and 12th house is also the house of moksha. Here, eighth house is also the house of longevity, also the house of inheritance, also the house of sudden ups and downs, also the house of lottery. So it represents many things, and all the planets have different kind of energies to support the eighth house. Here, when Rahu and Jupiter comes in the eighth house, Jupiter in this house will give you extreme knowledge and spiritual growth, whereas Rahu will give you gains related to inheritance, gains related to win in property, win in cases, gains related to lottery. But somewhere, Rahu, being a notorious planet, can also trouble you related some kind of small accidents or some kind of small incidents which will bring sudden ups and downs in your life. Okay, so it does not mean that it is only positive, but positive sides are more than negative sides. Understand that positive sides are very, very much bigger than negative sides in this chart. Suddenly gains is seen in this house. Suddenly gains through partnership is seen, gains through mother is seen, gains through vehicles is seen, gains through your land sale is seen, home sale is seen. You can buy houses, sell house, all this kind of stuff is going to happen during this time easily without any trouble. Now, Ruiji, the placement make I told you all about the placement. Now let's go to aspects. The first aspect will be on the 12th house. Now 12th house is the house of loss. Here it's a very different thing for them. Here the 12th house will be loss of time for you. You know why? Because you will be spending your time in spirituality, and that loss is not loss, that loss will be gain for you over long period, long run. Second, there can be loss through travel. There can be loss through long journey, long distance travel, where you will be going somewhere out and then you'll have to spend little bit of money. In fact, those people who are now going for higher education, I told you higher education house is active now. That means foreign lands, your education can be approved and you can be moving abroad during this Rahu Guru Chandal Yoga. Now, Regis, second aspect is on the second house, and second house is Libra. Okay, Libra, according to my guru. KN Rao says Libra. So here, Ruiji, healing in money matters. All the money matters, all the problem related to your bank balance will be healing. Money matters will be sorted for you. But exotic eating can keep happening. And see, now again a bad effect comes for the house. Second house is the house of eating. Now you will eat, and where is Rahu and Jupiter sitting in the eighth house? And where is eighth house? Your stomach. Your stomach will go bad. There will be loss of appetite for you. Exotic eating will happen, but there will be loss. What is the loss? Loss of appetite, not loss of money only. Loss of appetite, loss of problem related to you know you might be a very foodie, but now because you will have stomach infection or such kind of things, because Rahu is poison. Wherever Rahu sits, it is kind of poison there. And nowadays that poison is, our medicines. They have that poisonous things in them which heals you in a way but also destroys you. So that kind of problem, that kind of thing is seen, because second house is also the Maraka house. Okay, Rohitji, that is very important. So healing in money matters, exotic eating, and manipulation. You have to make sure that you do not manipulate, because Rahu, when comes in the eighth house, you say a lot of lie. You tend to lie a lot. So no lying during this time. My natal chart has Rahu in the eighth house. I lie a lot. That, oh, I am sleeping, Rohitji, but Rohitji will call me and I am like on TikTok. Then he will say, Akash, you are on TikTok. Why were you saying we could have made one video? So you lie, but not to harm someone, but to just have fun yourself. Now, again, the fourth house, healing for your car, for your home, for your mother, for all the things related to fourth house, repairs at home, repairs in your car, everything getting back into position where everything is now fit and fine for you. Property buying during this time, inheritance, gains from mother. If your mother is supposed to give you something, or you will gain from love from mother. Why always money? Love from mother will be seen during this time. If you are listening to this, you are sitting abroad, and if your mother is somewhere else, pick up the phone right now, call her, ask her whereabouts, how is she doing, what is happening. Just say, out of love, mother, I am calling you. I just felt very much in love with you, and thank you so much for doing so great in my life, that today whatever I am, only because of you. Just give this feeling out in the universe and see what good things come to you. So very very good, Luigi, for Virgo ascendant as well.
Okay, very good for Virgo ascendant. And now I come to know that you watch TikTok when I call you. So this is due to Rahu Chandal Yoga.
I have Guru Chandal Yog from birth.
Guru Chandal Yoga. So this is fun, but yes, very deep analysis, because we have not read such things or not seen such video. You see the 10 videos on YouTube, that will be the more often common. They are all saying the common things, but these are the all pearls what we are getting from Akash. So if you are new to the channel and you like the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and please press the bell icon, because you get the notification as we go live for the free birth chart analysis on the weekends by Akash. Important. And the second important thing, I get lots of mail on whole day. I read the comments. They how we need a personal consult. We need a personal consultation. So personal consultation is easy. Mail ID is here. WhatsApp number is here. Just drop your details, you will get the consultation, and that consultation will be video consultation, one on one, like me and Akash is sitting. So no issues. You are in the US, UK, Dubai, Britain, anywhere, you will get the consultation. So moving on further now to the Libra, sorry, Libra ascendant.
Libra.
So let's see the Libra ascendant, what they will get on the 22nd.
Which I did a Google voice also, and it says Libra only. Libra.
Oh,
It's Libra.
so it's by K and Raoji.
I hope he gets very long life. So Rohitji, those who are Libra ascendant, thank you for subscribing. It really means a lot for us. That is our power. And because you have come directly to your sign to listen to your predictions, I would suggest you can go and listen to the first 10 minutes of the video, because there is where the real knowledge is. There is where I am spoken about how Rahu and Jupiter has a lot of karmic debt related to their life, their health from Ashwini Kumaras. Because if they Ashwini Kumaras were not there, they I think Brahaspati would have died, and Rahu would have created a big problem for himself. He was cut in half. He would have cut in four pieces then, but he was now that he was safe because because Ashwini Kumaras were there and they could heal him at the right time before he get too angry. So for Libra, your Guru Chandal will happen in your seventh house. Now you must be scared, dead scared that, oh, it is going to be divorce and this and that, and thousand things. Now, if you have heard the story outside that what do I mean and what is going to happen, now here something good is going to happen. That is spouse happiness and growth in business because of the placement. In fact, buying of house in foreign lands due to this placement. So this is very, very unexpected, and everyone would say that what the hell is this guy saying? But understand what the nature of the planet happens in this nakshatra. In this nakshatra, as they were healed by Ashwini Kumaras, their role is to heal your seventh house because that is the karmic debt that they have come on within this house. So they have to make sure they heal your seventh house. From here, there will be aspects. There will be three aspects: fifth, seventh, and ninth. Let's talk about the fifth aspects. Gain, gain from elder siblings. Gain because you kept higher goals in the beginning. Gains because you thought about doing something good in your life. Gains, through partnership, through business partnerships, through friends. Gains through friends. Gains through social network. So this is what will activate, because the fifth house again gains through children also. Your children might have now settled. They will give you something. They will think, if you're, I hope that your children is Virgo ascendant, so they will give you a house. They will buy a house during this time for you. That okay, now dad, mom, enough. Now let's move to this house. Your elder siblings, gains from elder siblings. So lot of good things. If you're in India and your elder sibling is in US, he might do your sponsorship. He might get your visa thing done. So very, 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 very good. Now here, Rohitji, the second aspect will be on the Lagna, that is the seventh house, seventh Rashi, the first house. Here, self-image, social status, and expansion of network. Very, very easily seen. In fact, what is the seventh house? The seventh house is again relationships. Your relationship with yourself, your relationship with inner yourself. Like my relationship with myself. I think I should now take care of myself. I think now I am ready to do this. I think now I am ready to talk about this. This is the kind of feeling you will get. Because your relationship with yourself will become very, very good during this time. And again, Rohitji, the last drishti, the ninth drishti on the third house, that is ninth Rashi, third house here. Destiny rises of younger siblings, effective communication, personal interest. If you are thinking of, changing your personal interest or habits or, what you say, uh, hobbies, it is a very good time for you. Secondly, you can also travel a little bit abroad or little bit in your home country. A lot of travel will happen. So overall, very, very good, and there is no way that you should be thinking negative about the seventh house. That oh, Guru Chandal in seventh house, not divorces for sure. This is the time your Ashwini Nakshatra is healing your seventh house. This is the time you need to go out. You need to take your husband, wife out. You need to go out with lunches or dinners with your business partners. You should have a good time, spend a good time. No one is perfect in this world, and that is what you have to understand, that we have to accept each other with little bit of, you know adjustment or little bit of compromises. Ji Rohit ji, what do you say?
Compromise is a part of life. You can't deny that thing.
And here, every I saw other video, I don't want to take a name, but they said Guru Chandal, you in your seventh house, it will destroy you.
Married
Your
life,
marriage
your
life is
partnership
going
will
to
broke
hell.
down.
You will get divorced. You will get this and that. But why is not talking about you will get married? You will get healing in your all the problems. Those people who were married once and now are looking for second marriage happens. So why are they not talking about good things, only bad things, so that they people can be scared and consult them? And they, I just want that no one should consult me, because this is more than enough to from there to understand Rohit ji. Only if someone wants to make a decision, then it's okay for consultation. But I think this is more than enough for them to understand, because they will also have the same thing in their chart. Guru
Hmm.
Chandal in the seventh house forming this time during transit. So what else? What next? I can tell them. Yeah, natal placements I can really talk about it, or their forthcoming future. But don't come into trap of people who want to scare you, because this is K.N. Rao told in his one of his lectures that in India astrologers are now become very greedy because they want money only. They want you to scare you so that they will take their fees, but on top of that, Rohitji, they will tell you 10,000 pujas that do this and do that and go and climb Himalayas and jump from there and do anything, Rohitji. When your time is bad, no one, even God, if he comes down, he cannot save you.
I think the best thing is what astrologer can tell people is to guide them. I know that in 25, 30, 35 years back, when there was some bad dasha in my father's chart, then our Guruji, Swami Shri Navalji Maharaj ji, he father told him that I go to some astrologer and told me to do this something savalak mantra of Mahamrityunjay, and we were not financially so much sound, so this is very big amount at that time. So Maharaj said, no need to do anything. You have a mala, just do yourself daily.
Exactly.
Do daily any much amount you, whenever you get time, you do yourself, because when you eat yourself, your stomach will be full. When somebody is eating, no, that is not for you. You do yourself. And he's doing 40 years now, he's doing daily. And it did the miracle. So guide them in the right path rather than on the path that you do this puja and go there and do this. This is just, I
Nothing
think,
is
don't
happening.
create this.
Here, because you told about Mahamrityunjay mantra, very good. Because see, again, Libra ascendant, Libra ascendant. Here, Venus rules the eighth house, and eighth house lord is Venus. And Venus also rules the Lagna. That means Mahalakshmi is very, very important, and Shiva is very, very important energy in this house. Fifth house is ruled by
Hmm,
Saturn. Mahamrityunjay mantra is most important for
most
Libra
important.
ascendant. Very,
And
very important.
by this is by chance that my father's descendant is also Libra.
I know because Guru Chanda, what you say, Mahamrityunjay mantra is very, very powerful mantra. Everyone should get up in the morning and first say Trambakam Yajamani Sugandhim Pushtivardhan, all full of Mahamrityunjay mantra. Very, very important. It has that kind of miraculous power that you can't even imagine. Moving on, Luigi, you can move on to the next ascendant.
Oh yes. So moving on further, now move on to the next ascendant, that is a Scorpio ascendant. But please join us, subscribe us to be a part of the live what we do on the weekends. Free birth chart analysis by Akashji. But for that, you have to subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. So many people like comment say, "Oh, I missed the live. Oh, I joined the late." So you have not to regret on these things. If you just press the bell icon, you will get the notification as soon as we go live. And for the personal consultation, details on the screen. Now, moving on further for the Scorpio ascendant people, let's see what special is going to happen for them, because again, the alarming house, sixth house, where this Guru Chandal is going to happen. So, on 22nd of April, what will happen for them?
Thank you, all the Scorpio ascendant people, for subscribing and supporting us. And those who have not, you can please go ahead and help us grow with us and with our family. Um, Here, Luigi, I need to first tell them that those who have come to the counter and directly are starting here, they need to understand that go to the first 10 minutes and understand the story between Rahu, Jupiter, and Ashwini Kumaras. Because if you don't understand that, then you will not be able to understand why I am saying all these positive things and why other people are saying negative things. So if you don't go and learn that or understand that, then that means you will not understand this right now. The way Jupiter and Rahu were helped by Ashwini Kumar's Rohitji. Now this is the time of Jupiter and Rahu to come and sit in his house and help Ashwini Kumar. And this is the sixth house where this nakshatra falls for them in Mesha Rashi. Here, any problem related to health is going to be cured now. Even critical illnesses which you have right now are going to be are going to calm down. And only Ashwini Kumaras have the energy or have the power in this world to reverse any kind of mm, uh, disease and give you longevity and give you health, good health. Very good story I remembered, Rohitji. So Ashwini Kumaras also went to Lord of Rishi Chamanya's ashram, and where they invented Chamanprash. Chamanprash was invented by Ashwini Kumaras because they came, and when Rishi Chamanya asked them that, I need some kind of thing where I can give to people so that daily their body can have rejuvenation, their body can have antioxidants, and so that their cells can keep producing in a very good way, and they will not get seasonal diseases. And then Chamanprash was discovered. Just right how Chamanprash was discovered. It was discovered by Ashwini Kumaras. It was made by Ashwini Kumaras. Now
This
all
is
these people.
very unique thing. I I, I listen first time this thing.
Now you search. Everyone start searching. This is the benefit of learning from Vedas, because they have every all the evident things in life, that how this thing happened and how things came into existence. We will do a very good video on Chamanprash and how to get disease free by worshipping Ashwini Nakshatra, right? By activating the nakshatra itself. So here, Rohiji, healing from court cases, enemies, and diseases, very very prominently seen. The aspects, that is fifth, seventh, and ninth here, profit in business, job growth. Why? Because fifth aspect on the 10th house. And what is the fifth aspect? Again, every fifth aspect means the aspect of creativity and growth. Here, there will be profit in business, job growth, promotion, money, etc. coming your way. Your Jupiter and Rahu are both sitting in the workplace for them, workplace, which is also very, very good. Your workplace is going to be very pleasant now. All the difficult things at your workplace will end now. Again, the seventh aspect is on the 12th house. So here, good work related to spirituality and religion. But again, Rohit, seventh house is the 12th house is the house of loss. So they have to be little bit careful with losses, and they have to do self loss, and that is loss of time through chanting and through spending your time in spirituality. And second loss by doing a little bit of charity. Then that house karmic debt will be settled, and it will be a good period for you during this time. A very good thing which I always tell my friends and all the people who I consult is, whenever you have a Scorpio ascendant and the ruler Venus is the 12th house ruler, here you should donate sanitary napkins. The napkins which are used by women during their menstrual cycles, during the periods, is what you need to donate here, and see your life changing. I am not kidding. You see your life changing, because you know what you are doing. You're doing the role of Ashwini Kumaras. You're doing the role where you are healing them. You are giving them something so that they do not get diseases. And Ashwini Kumaras do not have to work extra hard for them. So you are doing Ashwini Kumaras job. So a very very good modern way of donation is donation of sanitary napkins. Number one, it is white in color. It represents Venus, and it is used for Venus, the place from where Venus gets into and gets childbirth, the yoni of female, from where the childbirth happens, and from where the world is now running because of that only. Otherwise, we do not come from any men's stomach. We come from women only. So you are doing you will do a very, very pious thing by donating menstrual cycles, or donating sanitary napkins to menstruating women. So, Rohiji, this menstrual cycle also has a very important role in our Vedic culture, where Kamakhya Devi, Kamakhya Mata, there is a menstrual cycle for her also in Kamakhya Mandir every 5 days a month. So, here it is a very known fact that this is nothing to be very ashamed of, or doing this remedy you have to be ashamed of. But yes, those people who are very less fortunate, like homeless people, like the people who come at home for help, they're earning so less. If we give them
Go to
this
slum areas. You
slum
can
areas,
distribute.
distribute in a good way. And Roji, I would suggest to you also that if we can get some, I will get to you on personal, and we can also do this kind of thing during this time, because Roji, very very important. We need to take care of these needs also. Food and everything you get everywhere, but this no one will give. So we can do build a little campaign, and we can start like by 100. 50 to 100 sanitary napkin packs, and we can give them. Let's talk about it later. But yes, for Libra, sorry, for Scorpio ascendant, here the house, the seventh aspect, that is on your 12th house, you need to make sure that you activate this and do good, so that good comes back to you. The ninth aspect, that is a very very important aspect here, destiny rises in from your family, from your speech, your something you will say during this period, and your destiny will rise. Also, there will be a very very much growth in your bank balance, and suddenly you will say, what the hell is happening? Everything good is happening. People were saying that Guru Chandal in the sixth house will destroy you, you will get loans, you will get this and you will get that. But if you heard the story which I told in the beginning, you will understand why everything good is going to happen to you. Okay, so be careful. Do not overeat during this time. Do a lot of donations related to women and women's things. Be spiritual, and make sure that if you have done any kind of illicit court cases or anything on someone else, you need to withdraw it right now, because never forget, Saturn is still looking. Saturn is looking at the seventh house. If you are enemy of someone by choice, you are going to be destroyed for sure. Then Rahu and Jupiter will destroy you, because you are their enemy also, because that someone will have some placement who will destroy you. So make sure that you do all what I said, and be very positive during this time. Nothing bad is happening to you, nothing at all.
Be very positive and you will get the positive results. So moving on now to the Sagittarius ascendant. Before that, I will request you to please subscribe the channel, because already in 3 months, just 3 months, we are 12,000 subscribers family. I want it to be a very big. And the another thing, please subscribe and press the bell icon, because on weekends when we will go live, you will get the notification and you join that live session in which Akashji told you free about your birth chart and analyze the free one question he tell you. And one want the detailed consultation. Yesterday I was discussing with one astrologer that people spend lots of money on opening one showroom, opening one factory, doing this and that, and further after 6 months they come to know, oh, this was not according to my chart. That's why I'm going into loss. Then they run to the astrologers. Why don't you do first, before you take decision? Go to astrologer, analyze your chart, and then take decisions. For that, you have a mail ID and phone number here, WhatsApp number. You can just drop your details, and you will get the video consultation. So now moving on to the Sagittarius ascendant, what they will get, because Jupiter is a lord of Sagittarius ascendant.
Yes, Rohitji. Thank you, all the Sagittarius ascendant and everyone who's right now watching this, for helping, for subscribing our channel. It means a lot, and welcome to the family. Thank you again. Rohitji, anyways, all the viewers who are watching this, you need to go to the first minute of the video and watch the first 10 minutes, because that there I've explained the story, Vedic story, the primitive story, where how Jupiter and Rahu has a very big karmic debt with Ashwini Kumaras, and Ashwini Kumaras have helped them over a period of time, and made what you say, like they have so much karmic debt that whenever they come into Ashwini Nakshatra, they have to do good, otherwise they will face the wrath of Ashwini. So, but for that you need to go and understand again the what you say, the story which I have said in the beginning. Ruji, for Sagittarius ascendant, Jupiter will be in the fifth house. Okay, here Jupiter rules two houses, that is fifth, that is the Lagan, and the fourth house, the domestic peace and happiness. And it is going to be in the fifth house. That means one house away from its placement. Here we see gains in terms of your assets, in terms of fixed assets like home, like car, gains from mother might give something during this time, and that can be love also. Let's talk about the placement first, then I will come on the aspects. Luigi, the placement is in the fifth house. The fifth house is again the house of childbirth, romance, and ability to get pregnant, ability to get conceive a child, ability to get education, ability to start a business, ability to get into dharma. So every ability here now becomes reality. That yes, it can be happened. Those who are trying to get into dharmic spiritual practices, very very good. Those who are trying to getting into childbirth, very very good. Those who are into romance and want to convert this into marriage, best part of their life, best time of their life. Those who are into startups, they will start their business. Those who are into any kind of creative work, It is going to be very, very amazing for them. So everything related to fifth house is going to be working in your favor. But here, making decisions, before taking any decisions, you have to be sure that you know you have taken all the what you say ethical factors into place. Because here, when Rahu sits here and looks at the 11th house, it makes sure that there is some kind of unethical practices which you do to get gains. So make sure you do ethical practices only, no kind of unethical practices. Even if you're submitting anything for your kids, your documents, something, make sure you do not manipulate anything, otherwise there will be trouble. Okay. There are three aspects, that is fifth, seventh, and ninth. Again, those who are watching from between, they need to go and watch the first 10 minutes of the video. Then they will understand that why I am saying this, that why they are going to give good results here. Where all the other astrologers are saying bad, 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 it's worse, your child will die, and this and that, and so many stupid things. I'm May God help them. Dharma and karma and long distance because of your fifth aspect. That is because of your ninth house. Okay, though the Jupiter is sitting in the fifth house and looking at the ninth house. That means dharma and karma work happens from you. Guru seva is very, very important during them. Do seva of guru. Higher learning, or those who are good getting into higher education or want to go for higher education, perfect time for you. You are thinking, oh, I should do an MBA. Enroll right now. That means after 22nd of April. Enroll. Go for it. Very, very good. Long distance journey is seen. So if you are going vacation, everything, very good. Go and have fun. Lot of fun. Rohit, from here, gains is going to happen. And I told you, that again, this is the seventh aspect. So relationship, that means partnership with your siblings can prove very, very beneficial during this time. Help can be received from friends, and gain will be triple plus, which I have written that gains, gains, gains. Because Rahu, when looks at the 11th house, gains and gains and gains. But the disclaimer is no unethical gain, because Saturn is watching your fifth house from your third house. It is giving the niche drishti there. If you do any kind of gambling or trouble or any kind of problem, Saturn will destroy you. And we don't want that. So gains is possible, but through good means. Just make sure it's through good means. And you donate also a little bit. And third is now the ninth aspect. The ninth aspect is again the house of aspect of destiny, and it is going on your first house. That means what is your destiny? Your discipline will increase and your character will be developed. You will be very charismatic, come of a very charismatic, what you say, character this during this time. Everything will be so positive. You will be feeling so positive. Money will be coming. Your dharmic things are happening. Your Jupiter is sitting in the house of spirituality with Rahu. Everything good, very good vibe energy. In fact, you will be during this time a guide to other people who will be, if there is someone is going through trouble or anxiety, that kind of issues, you will be guiding them. You will be the guiding force. So don't listen to bad things, listen to good things. There is bad thing, that is only one thing, that you need to be careful in making money. No manipulation, not at all. Disclaimer for you. And do during this time Durga Sapsati and Vishnu Sahasranam is very, very important, because fifth house, I always say, is the house of mantra chanting. And from here, when two planets are sitting like this, you need to take more and more benefit, and that is through mantra chanting, Durga Sapsati and Vishnu Sahasranam.
Okay. So no manipulation, be honest everywhere. Mantra for Sagittarius people. Moving on further now for the Capricorn people, what will happen on 22nd April in Azukistan? Before that, please subscribe our channel, because if you like this video, you like the knowledge of Akashji, please do subscribe for more such knowledgeful videos in the future. And if you want the personal consultation, mail ID and WhatsApp number is there. Just drop your details and you will get contacted by team. Now, the Capricorn people, what they will get.
So Rohitji, good news for Capricorn people, because very, very good thing is going to happen. And I would like to thank everyone from deep of my heart, from me and my Rohitji and my family, that you have been now a part of our family again and subscribe to our channel. And your love is my motivation, and that is why I keep on studying. And I also do my full-time job, but I come here just to give out whatever positive thing I can give in the universe. That is what right now my motive is, to give positive things to universe. Rohitji, Capricorn ascendant, Guru and Rahu in Ashwini Nakshatra, and that means in your fourth house. Again, everyone who has come directly here and watching through counters, please go back right now. First to 10 minutes, first 10 minutes is the story which I have told about Ashwini Kumars and Rahu and Jupiter, the role of Ashwini Kumars in Rahu's and Jupiter's life during their trouble time, during the time when Jupiter was supposed to die and Rahu was in a lot of pain. That is the time Ashwini Kumars healed them. And just imagine if something like that kind of happened. Do you think that they will ever give any bad results in Ashwini Nakshatra? Never. They will give healing because they have a debt. They have a karmic debt towards Ashwini Kumaras. Okay. So once you have understood that, then these pointers will be important for you. Now, placement, because of the placement, your property, mother, and vehicle grows here. Everything related to fourth house, inner peace and happiness, property, relationship with your mother, relationship with someone who is like motherly figure, or maybe your bosses who are female. Okay, female bosses. This also house rules female bosses. So here, relationship with them will increase, will be better. From here, there are three aspects. That is the fifth, seventh, and ninth aspect. So the fifth aspect goes on your eighth house. Okay, here new job is seen. You know why I'm saying a new job? Because you will be getting into a lot of research work. And why? Because the other aspect is going on the 10th house as well, which we are talking about. But new job l- will be happening. But on the other front also, job loss also is seen here. So this is a very difficult part. Why? Jupiter will give you a lot of blessings here, but Rahu looks at the house of enemy. And when eighth house, eighth house, it is the sudden ups and downs. So suddenly you can lose your job during this time. But on the positive side, Jupiter also looks at your 10th house. If you might lose a job, you might even get a job immediately or get some kind of project immediately which will take care of your bills. So no need to get disheartened, but yes, you have to be careful related to the 8th house. Suddenly accidents, suddenly ups and downs, suddenly if you are, um, you will get into some kind of trouble, legal trouble. So you have to be careful about this. But overall, it's going to be healing only. If you also fall into some kind of legal trouble, it will be solved. It will be automatically solved. Same way, if your job goes, you will immediately go get a new job. So something good things are coming your way. Now, the seventh aspect says workplace benefit or loss or gain of job. Again, I told you and I explained you why loss and gains. If there is loss, you will get gain. If there is gain, you will get loss. But if you, it will immediately be healed. Immediately, you will get results out of it. Guruji, here there is a little bit more problem. The problem is related to the 12th house also. Now, loss related to 12th house. Again, this is a difficult time for Capricorn ascendant people, and I know that now people will comment, everyone who's in Capricorn ascendant, that yeah, why Capricorn is always this and always that and this and that. But we have to see that the 12th house is again the house of loss, and Rahu looking here at the 12th house, it means loss related to 12th house, hospital or legal matters. I told you 8th house, you can get into some kind of legal matters. 10th house, loss of job, but again, gain of job is also there. Career status will improve here, but can also be problem. It also depends on the natal placement of your charts, natal placement of planets in your charts, and how they are placed, and what kind of results will they give. But I have a very good remedy for you, which will avoid everything related to this. And loss related to 12th house, I told you hospital or legal matters. But if you make this loss into spirituality by doing some kind of spiritual activities, work, then this loss does not happen of hospital or legal matters. So be very, very cautious. It is the only ascendant in all the ascendants where two bad houses are being expected by Rahu. Uh, where Rahu does not give good results. So be very, very careful. I would just say that only. But overall, fourth house healing is very, very much happening. Other than that, I will give you one more example. If Guru Dasha or Rahu Dasha is going on, and this happens, then there will be 100% chances of you for all these predictions to happen. But if not happening, then you don't even need to be scared because 25% it will be active in your chart, and that does not even matter. The remedy for you is to do Vishnu Sahasranam Namam and Durga Sapsati. That is the only way you will be able to control from that energy to this energy. Otherwise, there is no other way. You climb up Mount Himalaya, on Mount Everest and find anything, but no, nothing will happen. Only your pure devotion and mantra chanting will be working during this time for you.
Okay. Vishnu Sahasranam and Durga Sapshati. Two keys for you for Capricorn ascendant people. And if you are new to channel and you like this video, please subscribe our channel. That's very important. And also press the bell icon because you will get the notification as we go live for the free birth chart analysis on the birth chart or sometime on the weekdays also. And who want the personal consultation, just drop your details on the ACS2 channel and the WhatsApp number displayed below. You will get the video consultation one-on-one with Akash. Now, moving on further to the Aquarius ascendant people. What the Aquarius ascendant people will get at this point of time when Guru Chandal Yog is going to happen in the third house from 22nd April.
Thank you, all the Aquarius ascendant people and all the people who are watching this right now. Because of your love and support, we have grown a lot over last 3 months, and we hope to grow in millions, in lakhs, in whatever we can through the coming years. And the main purpose of us coming here is to serve you and to get out of you some kind of illusion or some kind of bad energies that everything, all the planets are bad and such kind of planets are bad. No, we are here to just explain you that how the planets work, of what we have learned. We are still in learning process. So everyone who has come here by clicking their counter, they need to understand that to go to the first minute and understand the story between Jupiter, Rahu, and Ashwini Kumaras, that how Ashwini Kumaras helped Jupiter and Rahu, and that is why when they come here, they will give you good results. They will give you healing power. They will give you very very positive results. Which whereas other people are or other astrologers are scaring you that no, it will be destroyed. Your third house, your confidence will go this and that and so many things. But no, I will give you a positive explanation of what positive these planets will do for you. Now, because third house will be active very, very well, and due to Ashwini Nakshatra, you will be healing other people with your communication skills. You will be in a state that you will be a very good guide or coach for someone who is in trouble, and that is a very good karma. That will get you gains. Now, Rohitji, from here, short distance journey and communication is seen from this placement. And short distance means because it is also looking at the ninth house. Rohitji, they will be looking at the ninth house. So here it says that short distance journey are now a good part of their life. They have to get into short distance journey. They have to now get out of house. They have to start working. It will be extreme time of them to do hard work. They will be doing a lot of hard work during this time, Rohitji. But it's on a good, in a good way, very very good, related to hard work, because a lot of gains is seen from your partnerships. If you're into business, the first aspect goes to the fifth to the seventh house, and that is the fifth aspect of these planets. The seventh house, improvement in relationships, improvement in work life, improvement in business partnerships. From there it will go to the dharma karma house, that is the ninth house. Here Rohiji, higher learning is seen. Guru, the you know um, blessings from Guru, blessings from teachers is seen here. You can get into some religious institution also, become a part of some religious institutions also during this time, because of the third and ninth combination. And again, 11th house, this is the most important way, because the ninth aspect, suddenly your destiny will rise. And I am very very sure that your destiny will rise, because the ninth aspect means the aspect of bhagya, aspect of destiny. Here your destiny will rise. You will get lot of gains related to your purva karma, like the karma which you have done in past 10 years. You will get 12 years. You will get that benefits right now. You will get that gains right now which you deserve. So good period for you. During this period, just be careful that you do not say or bad things to your younger siblings or your elder siblings, because both the houses are active during this time. So, in fact, you need to make sure that you help them. Even if you're in trouble with your younger sibling or elder sibling, you need to make sure you patch up during this time. So, this is how you're going to be, your planets is going to be placed. And again, those who have not seen the story, they have to understand why Ashwini Kumaras and why Jupiter and Rahu, when they make Guru Chandal Yoga, which is very dangerous to hear, they will give good results in Ashwini Nakshatra during this time. Okay, Rohitji? Yes.
One thing I was thinking, that is there any common remedy for all 12 ascendants? What they
Yes.
can do for Guru Chandal? Because you have a
Oh,
Guru Chandal in your natal chart. You know
yes.
this very well.
Durga Sapsati and Vishnu Sahasranam. There
This
is
is common
no,
for all.
there is no bigger remedy than this.
Uh, you combine the two things, Durga Sapshati because of Rahu and Vishnu Sahasranam due to Jupiter.
Yes. Only
That's
this can help, and there is no other. Not even if you go and pick a star from the sky, that will help. No, it will not.
okay. Thanks very much. That's what I was thinking, that this thing we need to communicate again and again, maybe in end of video also. So now the concluding sign is Pisces ascendant. Pisces ascendant people, what they will get on 22nd of April. Before that, please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. You will get the notification for the live when we go live on weekends for free birth chart analysis. And for the detailed consultation, video consultation with Akashji one-on-one, you can just drop your details on ACS2 channel and the WhatsApp number given below. You will be contacted by team and you will get the consultation. Now, 22nd April, Pisces ascendant people, Lord again Jupiter, what they will get. How this transit is going to be fruitful for them, let's see.
Yes, Rohitji, for Pisces ascendant, here we go. Very, very good placement for Pisces ascendant because Jupiter will be in the second house, and that means, wow, very, very good placement. I would like to thank everyone from Pisces Ascendant or from Pisces or from regular watchers and astro seekers that you have subscribed us and you have given such good strength to our family and becoming a part of the family. Very, very good. I hope that my prediction or the effort which we are putting can help you even 1% in your life, and that will be more than enough for my hard work which I am doing. I just want that 1% result should come to you in a good way. All the people who are watching this video, you have to understand that you have to watch the first 10 minutes of the video where I have spoken about Jupiter and Rahu and Ashwini Kumaras. That what debt does Ashwini Kumaras, or what does the Jupiter and Rahu have towards Ashwini Kumaras? And that is where you will understand that why they will give good results when they're even forming such a vicious yoga called Guru Chandal yoga. Okay, their YouTube is now filled with Guru Chandal is going to do this and that and destroy you, and your money, your bank balance is going to go away because it is a second house, this and that. Oh, so many things. But once you hear that story, you will understand that what I am talking about. Now, coming back to your placement, your aspects, how it's going to be affecting you. Because of the placement, it will heal your family relationships, it will heal your bank balance, it will heal your speech, it will heal your communicative skill. Here, Jupiter is sitting second from itself. That is from Lagna, it is sitting second. Just see that whenever a planet comes and sits second from itself, that means that is the time it gives money. It will give you gains for that house. Even for anything that is, second from itself. For example, it is sitting in the third house, for example. And if this is Aquarius, for a Kumbh, for example, then that means it will be Jupiter will give them gains related to younger siblings. So someone who is alone, they will get a younger sibling. For you, now a family member can increase. Now you will get love and respect and everything from your family member. Your there will be feasts. There will be people will be calling you over to come and eat good dinner during this time. This is also possible during this time. Exotic food, eating of exotic food, and how will that you eat that? How will you eat exotic food? Only when you have money. So money is going to increase in your life. The first aspect that will be on your fifth house, that is the fifth aspect of Jupiter and Rahu, is going to be in your sixth house. So all the people who are going through health problems, through problems related to a lot of debts, there is no money flow coming. So this time, because your second house getting healed, your sixth house will also start getting healed, and you will get lot of benefit from the money earned to clear your debts. In fact, those who are in the process of getting a loan For higher education, this is the time you will get that. Competitive exams, if you are giving, this is the time you will be passing during this time. All the problems related to competitive exams and where you will not be able to crack it is going to be solved for you now. And seventh aspect is going to be on eighth house. Now, here we have to be a little bit careful because you have to be careful from accidents. You have to be careful from sudden ups and downs. You have to be careful from, you know, do doing something bad to someone. Like here, it gives a tendency for for people who are Pisces ascendant, because this is a very bad house for them, house of longevity, where we see sudden problems here. And depending on the placement of Venus in your chart, if Venus is not favorably placed, that means you have to be careful during this time by driving anything which is luxurious cars or something, because you can meet a little bit of accident, and that can cause trouble to your second house by spending that money over. Okay, so you don't need to spend that money, so be very careful. And I will give you a remedy that I always give for Guru Chandal Yoga. I will give it later. Now let's talk about the ninth aspect, that will be on your 10th house. Here, very good, because new job, promotion, and increment, and everything which 10th house rules, relationship with fathers, gains, and everything happens for you, because it is a Lagna Lord. And Lagna Lord sitting in the second house for the Lagna and the 10th house, it is going to be very, very benefic. Finance is very, very good during this time, and that will come through new job, promotion, business, big gains in business, expansion of business, and every such kind of things. For the eighth aspect, for the seventh aspect in the eighth house, you need to do Vishnu Sahasranam and Durga Saptati. Vishnu Sahasranamam is very, very, very important during this time, because your Lagnesh is also Jupiter, and very, very important. If you cannot do that, Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya and very simple Jai Mata Di will also work. But devotion, it has to come from the heart. So, Rohit, this was for Pisces. Now, again, if they have not seen what and how Ashwini Nakshatras have a debt with Jupiter and Rahu, they should see the video. Because many people have said, oh, it's okay, that we will know the story. We have to see what happens with us. If you can see that, that will be very, very good. Again, I would like to thank all the subscribers and those who have subscribed today. Thank you so much for your love. And I wish that beautifully you go through this Guru Chandal Yoga and achieve bigger heights. I am very positive. I have a very natal Guru Chandal Yoga in my 8th house, and I'm very positive because it will be forming in my 9th house. I'm very, very positive. I think that this is the time I will find a higher purpose in my life.
Yes, thank you very much, Akashji. Thank you very much for this detailed and deep analysis of all 12 ascendants for this important transit going to happen on 22nd April. And again, Guru Chandal Yoga is also happening. So, very detailed analysis. Thank you very much. And thank you very much to all of you. One who all are watching this video, please subscribe our channel if you still not subscribed to get such more meaningful and detailed videos in future. And the people who want a detailed consultation, they just send the details on the AC Astro channel or on the WhatsApp number given below. Thank you very much, and do Durga Sapshati and Vishnu Sahasranam, that is key for all. Thank you very much. Jai Mata Di, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Malakshmi, Om Namah Shivaya.